I'm Cassiopeia. I'm half of Beyond Duality Inc. We've been on here, we've been around for about 4 years. I've had a lot of medical stuff going on for a while. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with brain tumor. They said it was benign. Sorry. But it was pushing on stuff. Pretty much fucking up my central nervous system. I have seizures. Had grand mal seizures, sometimes 8, 12 a day. Sometimes I'd go a week or two without one. And it was good. I had a lot of side effects from that brain tumor and those seizures, man. Seizures cause like emotional flooding, and sometimes I would wake up from a seizure laughing because I was unconscious. Yeah, I was totally out. And then when I'd come around, man, I'd be laughing. And just because that's where that part of the brain, it misfired, you know. Better than crying, I guess. Make you super tired, a little spacey and disoriented. Past year or so, my symptoms, man, they got way worse. And my balance was off. Like the lower half of my body didn't coordinate with the upper half anymore. And I'd have flares where like my speech would be off. Some days I was really clear and smooth like my normal self. And some days it was so choppy and slowed, it was... And I also have dissociative identity disorder. And a fuck ton of alters. Okay, so like... That creates an entire, well, fuck shit debauchery situation all by itself. My dog is going after something. Because when a person, you know, when a person with DID has a medical diagnosis, or you know, they tell you you have brain tumor, well, you have a lot of alters. So each one of those alters is going to handle that news of that brain tumor different from their own perspective, okay? And so you spend multiple days in a row, like when you get a diagnosis on one day, it would take Brittany and me 2 weeks, probably, straight, every day, having to remind me, hey bitch, yeah, they called yesterday and you have a brain tumor. Okay, because different alter, new me, new day, bitch. What? So it puts extra on the system when you have DID, and then you add in the medical fuck shit. So please keep that fun circus in mind that we've had going on. So we've dealt with that brain tumor and those seizures best we can for the past 2 years. We've been alone doing it, just Brittany and myself. Do you know, no doctor, and man, I've had 5 neurologists, 2 of those were a neurosurgeon. These are specialists. I've had all the tests. Yes, it's epileptic, seizures. Yes, blah, blah, all the tests. Because, yeah, I went through that too. So one of them tried to tell me I was not having seizures. I was faking it. Don't get me started. But anyway, do you know, not even one doctor even pulled me and Brittany aside and told us what to do when I have one, or how long should I let her ass seize before I call 911? Is there a cutoff? Nothing. No instructions. When Brittany learned on her own, and so did I, she started asking for emergency seizure medication because I was having grand mal seizures that were lasting 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I was going into status ellipticus. I think that's what it's called. They denied us emergency medicine. So we've been dealing with this best we can. And you know, throughout the whole time, we've never shut down the crisis line, man. We still answer the phone for survivors or anyone in a situation involving human trafficking. We're here to help. We have still gone on runs and missions and rescues. We have still not turned down helping anybody in deprogramming. I still have rescues on my property. We haven't slowed down in getting the coding out and the locations. We haven't slowed down in the work. Not for over 1,340 days, okay? And we've had all that going on. And that's just my medical. I haven't even had a chance to talk about Brittany's. And this video isn't long enough. So throughout that, yeah, we've had a lot of interesting times at work. We've had runs where we were on a run to rescue someone from Canada, and we did get them out, and I'm still, we're honored. And then 2 seconds after we got through border, I had a massive seizure in the car while Brittany is driving down the highway, and then cried for 5 hours about random things because my brain was misfiring all the whole time while we had a rescue in our car. So we had to then, of course, you know, our priority is the rescue. So Brittany makes sure I'm safe, and then she spends the rest of her time, and then I do it as soon as I'm, like, awake, apologizing that happened. They shouldn't have had to see that. And then explaining what's going on so that they're not scared and they understand that it's okay. And they've all been really understanding. So as you can see, we've had a lot of weird, interesting work situations. And man, through those 2 years, some of y'all out there have put us through smear campaigns like no tomorrow. I was trashed. My entire support system was taken away from me because Ancient Sage, and I don't remember his girlfriend's name, she was nice. I worked with them on one day, and my balance was off. My pupils were not reacting to light. I had over 12 seizures the night before. I was so messed up, like just physically, and my pain level was at a 10. And no, sir, this entire 2 years, I have ibuprofen, and I used to have Delta 9 that I could get at the gas station, which leads to what I'm saying, for pain control, but otherwise nothing. And I was doing a surge. And yeah, it was different. There was a lot of shit going on that was weird. But they walked in the middle, and they were really nice. But they judged my off balance and my use of Delta 9, and called me a fraud, and a lot of other horrible, cruel things. Retard. They made fun of my speech and not being off balance. They tried to tear down all the work I have done because I'm different and I walk different and sometimes I look different. I have DID, I'm a permanent kid. I switch. But damn it, I'm a good person. Okay? Those smear campaigns some of y'all have run have been horrible. But we're still here. And this week, they diagnosed me with lupus. And I was just trying to sit with that. But we didn't get time. Because today they called and said they found a mass in my chest. So if you guys could just be a little bit kind if you work with me, I might look a little weird, okay? But I'm trying. I'm trying.